Every morning, I wake at 6 o'clock sharp to start my day with a fresh mindset and positive energy.
You should say you wake up at 6 o'clock. That phrasal verb sounds more natural and complete in everyday English conversation.
After my alarm rings, I immediately rise from bed and stretch my arms to feel more energized and alert.
It's better to say you get up from bed. Native speakers use this phrasal verb more commonly in daily conversations about routines.
Then, I quickly dress in my workout clothes before heading downstairs to prepare my healthy breakfast and coffee.
You could say you put on your workout clothes instead. That phrasal verb is more specific and conversational for getting dressed.
After exercising, I return home and remove my sweaty gym clothes to take a refreshing shower before starting work.
Try saying you take off your gym clothes. This phrasal verb flows more naturally when talking about removing clothing items daily.
While showering, I mentally prepare my schedule and tasks to ensure I'm organized and productive throughout the entire day.
You might say you set up your schedule mentally. This phrasal verb emphasizes the planning and arrangement aspect more effectively.
After breakfast, I always clean the kitchen counters and wash all dishes to maintain a neat and organized living space.
It sounds better to say you tidy up the kitchen. This phrasal verb is perfect for describing general cleaning and organizing tasks.
I also organize my paperwork and bills every morning so nothing gets lost or forgotten in the daily chaos.
You should sort out your paperwork instead. That phrasal verb better captures the action of organizing and dealing with documents properly.
I discard old receipts and unnecessary papers that have been cluttering my desk for weeks and taking up space.
Native speakers usually say they throw away old receipts. This phrasal verb is the standard way to talk about discarding items.
Before leaving home, I always extinguish all the lights to save electricity and reduce my monthly utility bills significantly.
You should say you turn off all the lights. This phrasal verb is the most common way to describe switching off electrical devices.
When I return in the evening, I illuminate the living room lamps to create a warm and welcoming atmosphere immediately.
It's more natural to say you turn on the lamps. This phrasal verb is universally used for activating lights and electronics.
I try to complete all my important work tasks before lunch so I can relax during the afternoon hours.
You could say you finish up your tasks instead. This phrasal verb adds a sense of thoroughness and completion to your work.
Sometimes I have to postpone certain errands and chores when unexpected urgent matters demand my immediate attention and time.
Try saying you put off certain errands. This phrasal verb perfectly describes delaying tasks until later when you're too busy.
Last week, I had to cancel my dentist appointment because of an important meeting that couldn't be rescheduled at all.
You should say you had to call off your appointment. This phrasal verb is commonly used for canceling scheduled plans or events.
Despite interruptions, I always continue working on my projects until they're done perfectly and meet all quality standards expected.
It sounds better to say you carry on working. This phrasal verb emphasizes persistence and determination despite obstacles or challenges.
I decided to begin a new fitness program this month to improve my health and build better habits gradually.
You could say you start up a new program. This phrasal verb suggests initiating something new with energy and commitment.
I'll never stop trying to improve myself, even when progress seems slow and challenging at times during difficult periods.
Try saying you'll never give up trying. This phrasal verb powerfully expresses determination and refusal to quit despite difficulties.
My friend decided to abandon his evening language course because he couldn't balance it with his demanding work schedule anymore.
He should say he decided to drop out of the course. This phrasal verb specifically describes quitting a program or class.
Every morning when I enter my office building, I greet the security guard and check my mailbox for packages.
It's more natural to say you come into the office. This phrasal verb is commonly used for entering buildings or rooms.
I usually exit the office around 6 in the evening after completing all my tasks and responding to important emails.
You should say you go out of the office. This phrasal verb flows better when describing leaving a place in conversation.
I always return home by 7 o'clock to have dinner with my family and spend quality time together relaxing.
Try saying you come back home instead. This phrasal verb sounds more natural and is widely used in everyday English conversations.
My colleague didn't arrive to the morning meeting yesterday, so we had to reschedule and postpone important decisions temporarily.
You should say he didn't show up to the meeting. This phrasal verb is perfect for describing someone's arrival or absence.
I need to depart early tomorrow morning for my business trip to ensure I arrive at the airport on time.
It's better to say you need to set off early. This phrasal verb emphasizes the beginning of a journey more naturally.
I must hurry with my morning routine today because I have an important client presentation scheduled at 9 o'clock.
You could say you must speed up your routine. This phrasal verb effectively describes doing something faster to save precious time.
Traffic jams always delay my commute, making me stressed and worried about arriving late to important appointments and meetings.
Try saying traffic jams slow down your commute. This phrasal verb better describes the reduction in speed caused by congestion.
I'm trying to decrease my coffee consumption because I've been drinking way too much caffeine every single day lately.
You should say you're trying to cut down on coffee. This phrasal verb is commonly used for reducing consumption or amounts.
I want to increase my savings account balance by setting aside more money each month from my regular paycheck consistently.
It's better to say you want to build up your savings. This phrasal verb emphasizes gradual growth and accumulation over time.
Yesterday I managed to discover the perfect bakery near my apartment that sells fresh bread and delicious pastries daily.
You should say you managed to find out about the bakery. This phrasal verb is ideal for discovering new information or places.
I need to investigate why my electricity bill has suddenly doubled this month compared to previous months' reasonable amounts.
Try saying you need to look into the bill increase. This phrasal verb perfectly describes examining something to understand it better.
I've been trying to search my keys everywhere in the house, but they seem to have completely disappeared mysteriously.
You should say you're trying to look for your keys. This phrasal verb is the standard way to describe searching for items.
This morning, I unexpectedly encountered my old high school teacher at the grocery store, after not seeing her for years.
It sounds more natural to say you ran into your teacher. This phrasal verb describes chance meetings with people unexpectedly.
I need to telephone my doctor's office to reschedule my annual checkup appointment that's currently set for next week.
You should say you need to call up the doctor's office. This phrasal verb is more conversational for making phone calls.
My neighbor promised to visit my house later this afternoon to help me fix my broken kitchen cabinet door hinge.
Try saying your neighbor will drop by instead. This phrasal verb suggests a casual, informal visit without much advance planning.
I can't tolerate my noisy neighbor's loud music anymore, especially late at night when I'm trying to sleep peacefully.
You should say you can't put up with the noise. This phrasal verb perfectly expresses enduring something annoying or unpleasant.
I finally decided to confront my fear of public speaking by joining a local community Toastmasters club this month.
It's better to say you'll face up to your fear. This phrasal verb emphasizes courage in dealing with difficult situations.
I'm trying to solve this complex math problem that my daughter brought home from school for her homework assignment.
You could say you're trying to work out the problem. This phrasal verb is commonly used for solving problems or calculations.
The teacher will distribute the test papers to all students at exactly 9 o'clock when the examination period officially begins.
Try saying the teacher will hand out the papers. This phrasal verb is the standard way to describe distributing items to people.
Students must submit their completed assignments by Friday afternoon, or they will receive penalties for late submission, unfortunately.
You should say students must hand in their assignments. This phrasal verb specifically describes submitting work to teachers or authorities.
I always record important meeting notes in my notebook to remember all the critical details and action items discussed.
It sounds more natural to say you write down notes. This phrasal verb is perfect for recording information on paper or digitally.
I need to erase several incorrect entries from my expense report before submitting it to the accounting department tomorrow morning.
You should say you need to cross out incorrect entries. This phrasal verb describes marking through or deleting written information clearly.
Before the exam, I always review all my class notes and textbook chapters thoroughly to ensure I'm fully prepared.
Try saying you go over your notes instead. This phrasal verb is commonly used for reviewing and checking materials carefully.
My creative younger brother loves to invent imaginative stories and share them with our family during dinnertime conversations regularly.
You should say he loves to make up stories. This phrasal verb is perfect for describing creating fictional narratives or tales.
I can't understand these complicated tax forms at all, so I think I'll hire a professional accountant for assistance.
Try saying you can't figure out the forms. This phrasal verb emphasizes the difficulty in comprehending or solving something complex.
My daughter really resembles my mother with her curly hair, blue eyes, and cheerful personality that everyone loves and admires.
It's more natural to say your daughter takes after your mother. This phrasal verb describes inheriting traits from family members.
I care for my elderly parents every weekend by helping them with groceries, cleaning, and medical appointments they need.
You should say you look after your parents. This phrasal verb is the standard way to describe taking care of people.
My sister has been working hard to raise her 3 energetic children while managing a successful full-time career simultaneously.
Try saying she's working to bring up her children. This phrasal verb specifically describes raising and educating kids properly.
During our meeting, my colleague didn't mention the budget concerns that were affecting our project timeline and delivery schedule.
You could say he didn't bring up the concerns. This phrasal verb means introducing a topic into conversation or discussion.
The chef accidentally omitted salt from the recipe, which made the entire dish taste bland and completely unsatisfying to guests.
It sounds better to say the chef left out salt. This phrasal verb describes forgetting or deliberately excluding something from something.
I always include fresh vegetables in my daily meals to maintain a balanced and nutritious diet for optimal health.
You should say you put in fresh vegetables. This phrasal verb emphasizes adding or including ingredients in meals or recipes.
This demanding job schedule is starting to exhaust me completely, so I'm planning a relaxing vacation next month soon.
You should say the schedule is starting to wear out you. This phrasal verb describes becoming tired or exhausted gradually.
After a stressful day at work, I like to relax by listening to calming music and reading my favorite books.
Try saying you like to calm down after work. This phrasal verb emphasizes returning to a peaceful, stress-free state naturally.
Thank you so much for teaching me all these useful phrasal verbs today, Emily. I've learned so much about daily conversations.
You're very welcome, Alex. Using phrasal verbs will make your English sound more natural, fluent, and native, like in everyday situations.
I'll practice using these phrasal verbs every day when I talk with friends, family, and colleagues at work regularly.
That's an excellent plan. The more you practice, the more comfortable and confident you'll become with using them naturally in speech.
I feel much more confident now about having conversations in English without worrying about sounding awkward or unnatural constantly.
That's wonderful progress, Alex. Remember, everyone makes mistakes while learning, so don't be afraid to experiment and try new expressions boldly.
I appreciate your patience and clear explanations throughout our conversation today. You've been an incredibly helpful and supportive teacher, always.
I'm happy I could help you improve your English skills. Keep practicing these phrasal verbs daily, and you'll master them soon.
I'll definitely continue studying and using phrasal verbs in my everyday conversations from now on, without hesitation or fear anymore.
Perfect attitude, Alex. Consistency is key to language learning success. Good luck with your English journey, and keep up the work.